Stop agreeing to these states of being. To those who are lost, I want you to hear one quote and one quote only. To what has been lost can always be found. If you are out in the world and you are aimlessly just getting yourself into things, being a parasite to other people's energy, right? You're finding other people to cling on to feel, enriched and empowered and enlightened, and you're finding different people to climb. Okay? Understand that what's lost can always, and I believe will always be found. What's in the dark surely will come to light. You can't not have one without the other. I'm making these videos to explain and shine light on the fact that we all take on these phases. We all take on these different phases so we can relate to people at their lowest and at their highest. We know when people are a little bit more cocky and arrogant with their life, because we know, or we've seen somebody who we know get humbled from their high horse of being so arrogant and so cocky, and now they have to start their whole life at the age 25, 30, 35, 40. They have to start their whole life over and reframe their foundation, reframe their framework. And that's okay. If you are willing to learn, if you are willing to shut up and listen. You cannot be able, there's no way you will be able to listen if all you want to do is speak. If your inner chatter is going on constantly while somebody else is attempting to give you insight and information and knowledge, wisdom cannot be absorbed. Prejudice is the emotional commitment to ignorance. This is what a lot of lost lambs do in the world. Lost lambs attempt to grab other people's energy to feel more sanctioned, to feel more sanctified, and feel more intelligent. But it's the opposite, because you're just using somebody else's, well, let me say, these people are misusing another one's ignorance to elevate their intelligence, but it's all false. It's a cloud that they're both on, the ignorant and the ones who are pandering and climbing on the ignorant, thinking that they're better than those who are lacking knowledge at the moment. You see? Guys, it's more than okay to be lost. No, remember when you was a kid, you would get lost in the store and other people's parents, right? Other kids' parents, mothers, fathers, uncles, employees, they would stop and, hey, where's your parents? Where are they at? You have no idea because you just lost track of space, time, relativity, food, snacks, everything. You may have got lost in the snacks. So now you don't even know what y'all came in there to shop for, right? So it's okay. Maybe you got your ass whooped afterwards, but it's okay. You learn. It's almost as if you learn to stick to what's familiar, but the more mature and aware you become, you know how to navigate through the store very differently. You're not just running off in hopes of finding your family. You're running off knowing the store, knowing the dynamic of the aisles, and you know where your parents are. You know where your family is in the store because y'all started off on the fruit section. Now it's going to be the dairy section right there by the milk. And then it's going to be, right? So you know how to navigate now. It's okay to be lost. Do not beat yourself up for being a lost lamb. It's okay. We were all there. Your most intelligent, smart, wise individuals, young, old, middle-aged, they were all there. And they were all isolated. So they were all lost and isolated. Imagine that dynamic. It's more than okay. Embrace that. But do your best to not live in that state. Like I said in the beginning, every single video, stop agreeing to these states of being. They're only states of being. Hence why we can relate to every last one of these avenues that we have discussed thus far. These are philosophical principles that we subconsciously live by, right? To those who are lost, you will be found. What's for you will find you. The lost will find their tribe. And the tribe will find the lost. That's just how it goes. But you cannot sleep for too long. You cannot sit for too long. You cannot if you say you're going to take an hour nap, take an hour nap. You may wake up at 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But do not take an hour and 30 nap. Do not take a 2-hour nap because you will miss the train. You will miss the bus. And for this moment, there may not be another one. There may not be another bus coming. So you have to be aware. You have to be aware. It is more than okay to be a mindful follower, but it's not okay to live your life being a mindless follower. And that's the NPC. That's the NPC. So what's lost can always be found. Stay persistent, stay pertinent, stay potent in your journey. What's for you going to find you. It's going to work itself out. But you can't give up on you. You can't give up on working out. So that's like, I'm not working out. I'm not at least exercising, walking, biking, mountain climbing. I'm not doing my push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, body squats. I'm not doing that. But I'm telling other people, it's going to work out. You not working out. So how you think it's going to work out for you? You see what I'm saying? It's not. The universe hears that. The subconscious mind takes no jokes. If you always say to yourself, I'm dumb, I'm ugly, I'm lost. Come on now. Come on now. That's the same attraction that your magnet, your mind, is going to manifest. What's lost shall always be found. What's for you will always find you. Keep striving and keep thriving.